Yeah, we're back. I'm a bit worried that I didn't actually record that first session. Let me just double check. So I pressed the record button to stop recording when I went on my break, and it was still recording when I came back. I might have double tapped it. I don't know. Did I record that first session? Looks like I did. I just didn't button off properly when I went on break. Oh well, I guess the end of that video is going to be a bit longer than it should be. Haha. Right, where were we? So if they live in an old building, the walls are super thick and it's super hot even during the winter. Well, thick walls are actually a good thing. Insulation, it means temperature's more stable. Like the building I live in has double brick walls and the temperature tends to remain pretty stable. Doesn't change rapidly when the weather changes. Does mean once it gets hot inside it stays hot, but the trick is not to let it get hot in the first place by, you know, blocking out the sun from your windows using light blocking curtains and things like that. Okie dokie, so what are we dealing with here? We've got that situation set up there. We need... Let's use this to rest the gravel on. If we go like that. Although if I build it like this, I should put the rails down before I do this, otherwise it's going to be very difficult to set the rails after I do it. So there. Let's go build some rails. I wonder if I'm going to have to put a powered rail. Oh, that's another trick to it too. I can't put a redstone block to power rail across this because it'll lock the hoppers. Problems. Actually, I guess I could do it from the front. Boom, 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 boom. This is only about 10 years old. So it's 2 floors upstairs. It's a sauna pretty much all year round. Curtains closed most of the time. Windows locked open. Downstairs is usually comfortable in these little heat in winter. That's right. Yeah, my place isn't too bad when it comes to that. Certainly better than the last couple of places I lived in. It can still get pretty rotten in winter and a little bit chilly in... rotten in summer and a little bit chilly in winter, but... it's not too bad. Especially in winter. Once I get it warm in here, it tends to stay pretty warm. Which reminds me, I do need to buy a new fan heater. My old one is on its last legs. Yeah, no, I should be able to do the rail system from the front here, shouldn't I? I can just pop, 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 pop. So I don't need to worry about it too much at this point. Place was 11 degrees this morning. Ooh, that's a proper Tassie spring morning, that one. How lovely. 11 degrees, perfect. Just the right temperature for being snug in bed without feeling like your toes are going to fall off. Although, knowing you, Ali, you're probably actually complaining about that, aren't you? You're probably of the opinion that that's unpleasant. Because you're a great big Jesse. Actually, you're a teeny weeny Jesse, but that's not the expression. Sounds like Pokemon music? Well, it's not.
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
I guess old Skull Kid decided I was making too much of the P word. Time to stop.
Ooga
Ooga booga. Passionless ooga booga. Thank you very much. Nope, that's Jasper. Where's Skull? Where did I put Skull Kid? Put you over here, didn't I? I'm so used to just heading for the tallest tower when it comes to yours. I did it by instinct. Jasper got a head start on everybody. I'm sure it'll be true enough before too much longer. Zerp. Thank you very much, Skull Kid Ray. For $10.01. Just putting that 1 cent on down to make sure the song plays. Better than 4 degrees outside. Yeah, that's pretty Tasmanian. 4 degrees outside for winter. It was 6, I think, when I woke up. Good Tassie weather. Yes, that's classic Tassie spring morning, isn't it? I guess it's technically winter now, isn't it? We're basically in July. I kind of miss those Tassie winter mornings. See your breath. All rugged up. I mean, it's been comfortable hoodie weather in Sydney for the past week or so, which I like. Can wear a hoodie without, you know, in the middle of the day. I don't feel like I need to take the hoodie off again when the sun's at its highest, things like that. Just hid inside all day. Okie dokie 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 dokie. Let's see here. Let's put some more polished diorite between these channels, I think. Would be a good look. The glass will sit on top of that.
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake.
Back we go.
Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make.
Again.
Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
I'm gonna call you Pancakes. That's Pancakes the pig. We should totally
My
have a
name is Indigo Montier. You killed my father, now prepare to die.
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon
That
and
didn't
I'll
last
put
long.
it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make.
Double
Bacon
pancakes.
pancakes.
Double pancakes.
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
Thank you very much again, Skull Kid Ray. And also
Okay then.
X-Voss, which you're back here, aren't you? No, that's Extreme Game Dinner. Where did I put you? I've forgotten where I put you. I always forget where I put people. Where did I put you? Where did I put you? Are you over here? No, that's not you. That's Wake. I did put you somewhere. It was like an hour ago. There you are. Hey. Found you. Exos just says, okay then. Are you feeling challenged? Boop. Thank you very much. Ooh, that bone block and gold is a good combination, isn't it? We should keep that in mind if we ever get sort of super rich in gold. I do like that as a combination. Thank you very much, Xbox. Can I get back to work now? Level duck. Whoops, daisy. Palmera. Hey, Palmera. How you doing? Need to try the Bedrock Edition has been... Well, I mean, the Bedrock Edition has been released for a while. It's just... It's come to the Switch now. It's been on the phones and Windows 10 and stuff for a little while now. But yeah, it's officially on the Switch now, which is where I like Minecraft to be. It's one of those games that I'd like to be able to just snatch up and go portable. But now Bedrock is here, it gives me the benefit of also playing with keyboard and mouse by logging into my Switch world with my Windows 10 edition, because crossplay is a wonderful thing. Someone should tell Sony that once in a while. Or, you know, constantly.
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make.
Okay.
Bacon pancakes. Bacon
Let's see the game we're playing.
making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
We got two pigs! They're multiplying.
Get back to work. Actually, no, put annotator block on my grave, then get back to work.
Must work Texas speech.
Bacon pancakes,
come on.
Bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
Oh, so happy.
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
I messed up my microphone position when I was dicking with it before.
No
There we go.
progress.
Thank you much, Skull Kid Ray again. Oh, look at that. Perfect Tower of Pimps right there. That's good. You can leave that for the rest of the day, just like that. It's perfect. Just the way it is. What is this track? I don't remember downloading this one.
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
Thank you very much, Extreme Game Dinner. I do appreciate that.
Try
That's a nice
me.
combination too. Bone block, the blue and the gold. That's a good color combination. I like that. Thank you very much. Who was the last one? The Xbox. Xbox. There we go. All the way back here. Zerp. I said zerp. Smackaroni. Thank you very much again, you lovely, kind, generous, wonderful people. Alright. graveyard's starting to sprout, isn't it? Beautiful. Beautiful. That was everyone, wasn't it? Yes, I think it was. Skull Kid Extreme. Yeah, there we go. We're all set. Alright, let's see if we can make it back to base safely enough. And use our sleep button to get to the morning. He donated 15. Should he get a gold and a lapis? I mean, technically yes, but that's not really the way we do things. Just try and keep myself sane. I mean, if you wanted to do 15 and you wanted 2 blocks, you go 10 and 5 in separate things, I guess. But just to keep myself a bit sane when we're doing that, so I don't have to do head math every time it happens, we sort of section it off into little blocks like that. I've broken that rule a few times. Like sometimes Skull Kid Ray donates.
Oh boy, oh boy! Oh, hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy! Bubble up a dub dub!
The interruptions just never stop around this place. Thank you very much, Cat and Shane, for the sub. What is it? Oh, wait a second. Did you? It's a tier 1 sub right there. I guess you were subbed at one point, didn't you? I guess you had to let that lapse for whatever reason, which is okay. I'm not sort of picking on. I just thought you were already subbed, but according to, you know. Anyway, doesn't matter how many times you've been subbed. We always splash the love for the subs. Because you gotta show the love. That was a very weird musical track there. It's called Retro Land Recital. I think I might remove that one from the playlist since it's a little bit out of place somehow. There was about 3 different trains of thought I had there over the last 5 minutes, but I've lost all of them because of all the distractions. No idea what I'm doing. Which is all not that different from normal, really. Okay, so, okay, we got, good. We got this sorted here. Let me double check my existing design. Thank you very much, chat. You're doing well, Gossy. Well done. So we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and then the hopper. So I might have done this a little bit. Wrong. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much because we're using the water flow to push it through anyways.
Parkour always! Oh, hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy! Bubble up a dub dub!
How you doing, Paracord? Haven't seen you around these parts in a while. Welcome back. Thank you for the Prime sub right there. Splash the love in the chat if you would, please. You just did it. Do it again. Has anyone ever actually made that IRL? Made what IRL? Oh, bacon pancakes. No idea what you're doing? You're making bacon pancakes, right? Yeah. Making bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. That's what I'm going to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. We might have to shorten this up by 1. There's very specific dimensions you have to build this to, otherwise it doesn't work. So, yeah, we'll get rid of that last one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll make that one the 6th one there. Oh, can we make that the 6th one, or is that... No, we can. See, I've only built this farm once, and I'm trying to remember how it goes, and trying to make up things as we go when it comes to trying to turn this into a mass farm. Probably gonna have to rebuild this at some point. Okay, so we do get rid of this. And even though our hopper is 1 forward for where it should be, it still should work. If it doesn't, we can always replace it with a secondary hopper feeding into it anyway. Sounds right to me. Actually, just out of curiosity, let's go see how our chicken farm's doing. Seems we've been hanging around here for a little while now. That's not how you open a chest. Yeah, it's pretty slow. We might have to try another design. But it's enough for now. I've had bacon with pancakes. Never had... Yes, I've actually I had it when I was in LA for breakfast. I ordered pancakes, sausage, and bacon for breakfast, and I had them all on the same plate, and it was yummy. But yeah, the bacon wasn't cooked into the pancakes, but I did... It's funny it didn't occur to me at the time, but I did actually eat them together. But I wasn't thinking, hey, bacon pancakes, ha ha ha. References. Too slow. What's too slow? What are we dealing with? I lost all context in the chat. Man, I wish PickBlock worked. I did ask the Minecraft people this morning, actually, in their stream, is PickBlock not working in survival? Damn. On Bedrock, a bug or intended behavior? They said it was a bug, and they said they're pretty sure it's fixed in the next patch anyway. So I'll be able to use PickBlock again relatively soon. What have I done here? Fuck it, I'll just I'll do the entire front. I meant to put it just in front of the gravel, but I lost focus. Okay. I need to chunk out these stairs a bit. Zoop. And there, and there, there. Oh, the chicken farm's just so right, I'm with you now. I have some bugs on Minecraft Switch related to a few textures. Yeah, I've seen. I haven't tried any actual of those mashup packs or anything like myself, but I did notice that on a video I did, or the video uploaded with the all the funny little faults we ran into when we're doing the world tour. I made a little edit of that to put up the main channel. A lot of comments from people saying various mashup packs don't work properly. I think they mentioned that this morning as well in the Minecraft stream. I don't know how far away fixes for that though, but yeah. Of the mashup packs don't work? Yeah. That's the feeling I get. It's super weird because before launch they would stream like the beta version of it, and they were using mashup packs. They were using the Mario mashup pack. They were using the Ancient Greek mashup pack and shit like that. So it's weird they're kind of so broken for so many people when, you know, before final launch they were doing it themselves with zero problems. Used to the main Adventure Time skin for the constant music. Has the constant music in the Adventure Time mashup pack. That's kind of awesome. I don't own that one. The only texture pack I bought on Bedrock is, I think, the plastic edition thing. Not edition, the plastic texture pack. And there wasn't any particular reason I bought that, besides that I was just sort of checking out how it all worked on the marketplace and stuff like that. Cool. Oh, we need some kelp. I need to plant the kelp before we do anything further. Otherwise we're going to mess ourselves up. Yeah, this farm looks great. The Mario one and the Fallout ones, the only ones I remember actually working on top of my head. The mashups seem to have constant music on the Nintendo Switch Edition. On Bedrock they don't. That's a bit sad. Excuse me? Hello? Thank you. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we're going to sort of octuple our production. Groovy. And the next thing we need to do is put a temporary lid over these. So when we place the next section of water, it doesn't flood into this stuff. But nighttime comes and we gotta go home. Hey, Cat Dab. Messing around with the skeleton spawner. It seems the elevators don't work much longer. That's unfortunate. We need to soul sand to create a current. Upwards pushed up for them. Yeah, water physics will change the way you do elevators. Are you using the old-fashioned water pocket sign, water pocket sign, water pocket sign elevator? Because they do still work, although they're a little more janky than they should be. Because I had one of those in my old world, and it still works, kind of, when I converted it. But yeah, one of the more fun things I think about the new water physics is you have to sort of think of new ways to do that kind of mob farm stuff. Some people whine and complain about it. Oh, my old farm design doesn't work anymore. I'm kind of like of the opinion, hooray, I get to try something new. But yeah, the old-fashioned elevators still work, although I did find in the one I had that the mobs get caught up on signs a little bit, so they don't work quite as efficiently. But yeah, you can do the old soul sand and or magma cube thing to move them up and down through water columns a lot faster than they used to be able to move and things like that, which is cool, in my opinion. That one. In Bedrock, pausing the game while the menu does not work anymore. Nah. Nope, it never has on Bedrock. Or in the console edition, for that matter. Java's the only one that does that. So yeah, you got to make sure you're in a safe space if you want to walk away from your game before you, because that pause menu does not save you from mobs creeping up on you. We may even need more glass, I think, by the time we're done. I'm going to go get some more glass on the cook. We're going to need maybe even 3 more stacks, I think, by the time we're done. Let's get that cooking now so it's ready. So it worked in the Switch edition? No. I mean, I thought it did at the beginning, but we tested that fairly early on when we were doing the Switch streams, and it was like, no, I guess not. That cow back there is still moving about in the background and everything, and yeah. I don't know whether it ever did in the like earliest days, but I know by the time we sort of thought to test it properly. Because, you know, when I went on my breaks, I would just go to the pause menu, and people would scream in chat, "Hey, that doesn't save you. You should be more careful." I was like, oh, okay. And we tested it, and sure enough, danger zone. Zip it, zip it. Yeah, that's the other thing with water source blocks. If you're doing a water stream and you're connecting a bunch of streams together, the mobs tend to stop in the source block of the new stream and things like that. Can be a little bit tricky when you're trying to move them horizontally. That's all new water physics stuff for you as well. That one frustrates me a bit. I did try to make my own custom texture pack the other day too. It didn't work. I'm not sure why it didn't work. All I did was copy the one I'm currently using and swap out a couple of the textures for the old ones I was using. Maybe they're in the wrong format, although they're all PDF stuff, so I don't know. Maybe it was the zip compression format I used or something that didn't make it work. Just thinking of it because I want my super clear glass back. I mean, this Fateful 32 glass is okay, but yeah, we definitely need more. We definitely needed more glass. And time to expand these stairs out another one. Must have been lucky on Switch. Yeah, if you've been using the pause menu to keep yourself safe and you haven't been gotten yet, you're probably pretty lucky. Yeah, or you pause in your home and things like that, which is a habit anyway. Howdy, Burriot. My surname is Burr. Is that why your username is Burriot? Are you also a Burr, but also an idiot? Wish I thought of that years ago. That could have been my username. Burr, but an idiot. A Burriot. Hashtag no offense. Hello Tech, how you doing today? I hope life is treating you nice. I do like how rain looks in Bedrock. It just seems so much nicer and smoother than Java. I don't like how it cuts back my visibility so severely, but I mean, it's a nice touch. It just makes things slightly more annoying. Particularly when you're out in the world exploring. Oh well, can't have everything. You said that last time. Did I? Was I drunk? I don't remember you coming into my chat last time. How long ago was that? My memory's shit sometimes. I don't sleep properly. It affects your memory. You did get the idiot part right? No, unfortunately it's making fun of someone misspelling burrito. I honestly have zero memory of you being in here before and us having this conversation. That's bizarre. Let's wait for this rain to pass while we wait for this glass to cook. 32 bits is not enough. Don't you need an opening in the water? Yeah. I'm going to pop that in a second. Don't worry, Jason. This is just the process by which you build it. It just makes it easier if we build it this way. Thank you so much for uploading your previous streams to YouTube. Been busy recently. Yeah. That was the whole thing with this new world, is I was determined to use YouTube-friendly music. So, I mean, that's one of the main reasons we didn't upload the previous Minecraft streams. Is because the music we were listening to throughout those streams was not YouTube-friendly. And by the time it became a thing people were asking for a lot, it was kind of too late. We were deep into the world, and I didn't feel like there was much point in starting this upload series of a world that was already super well established. I mean, I'm sure it would have been nice for some of you to catch up on the streams, but I felt like this was a good opportunity for that clean start, so you can have the entire world, you know, every stream we do in this world, from beginning, from, you know, day 0 to whenever we wind up retiring this world for whatever comes next, have them all up there. So that's the plan going forward. But yeah, I mean, the replays have been reasonably popular. I mean, sort of between 100 and 200 views on those 2-hour-long videos on the second channel of stream replays is more than I expected. I was expecting maybe sort of 50-ish. But yeah, a lot more people are watching the replays than I thought would, so it's good news. It means we made the right decision. It's been maybe around 3 weeks. Wow, not that long then. Jesus Christ. Couldn't. Oh right, yeah, you have the bit badge, don't you? I'm an idiot. See, I'm a bury it. I am the bury it. Did you ever get into Overwatch? No, I mean I have got Overwatch and I do enjoy it, but I've talked about this many times on the stream. That kind of hyper-focused, competitive, online shooter type game, I just don't have time to invest into being usefully competitive. So anytime I'm in a game, I feel like I'm letting the team down. I mean, matchmaking sort of helps keep me with people around my own skill level for the most part. But I just don't have time to invest into get really good at that game. But I do enjoy it. It's mechanically really fun. And I'm aware of the new character they just announced today. It's on the public test servers right now, that hamster ball thing. What a brilliant idea that is. Genius. It's kind of throwing the gauntlet down to cosplayers, though. What do we got? We got a stack in a bit? That should be enough. I might just reset it to morning. I don't know what time of day it is right now because it's raining, but... That's why I mentioned it. Oh, because the new character? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably give it a go when that comes out to the regular game. Or maybe I'll just pop into the test service at some point and give it a go. Seems like a pretty fun character to play, though. Be interesting to see how it affects the meta. Because I do keep up with Overwatch loosely, as far as the competitive scene goes. It is a fun game to watch competitive. Alright, and let me have a look at my old farm now. I've got to do this really specific and careful, otherwise it's not going to work. Alright, so the water has to flow out past that. This water has to stop at the edge of that. We have to get one back. So you have to stop it over the edge. Yeah, okay. Do I play on PC or console? PC, obviously. Why would you play a first-person shooter on anything else but PC? What kind of maniac? What kind of lunatic would play a competitive shooter with thumbsticks? Well, that said, the rumors are hotting up again about mouse support coming to Xbox. Keyboard and mouse support. coming across the entire system. I know you can do it with Minecraft right now, but that's sort of game specific. But apparently Xbox... Man, do I have Silk Touch yet? I don't, do I? I do have a Silk Touch enchanted book back there, but... it's only 8 pieces of glass. Fuck it. If I'd built this better, I wouldn't have to waste this glass. But I forgot. I forgot about this bit. Alright, let's see here. So... yeah, we should probably do this bit first. Oopsie doodle. Yeah, I've got to build straight across. I was thinking about doing the economical thing, but I think it'll look better if we just go straight across. Damn it. Okay, so that's fine. I'm out of gravel. So now if we break... Good. Good. Do you not have a Silk Touch X? No. Sadly not yet. A lunatic like me, says Ali. Yeah, you're one of those people, aren't you? Crazy. Playing a PC and console. My mates play on consoles, so I want to play with them. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, sorry, I sort of stopped midway through my thought back there, didn't I? Yeah, apparently Xbox and Razer are working together on on building Razer Chroma support into Xbox and having like officially licensed Xbox keyboard and mouse stuff made by Razer. Something kind of like their lap desk stuff, which they pulled out. Actually, I've got one over there somewhere, but I can't get it to it right now. They made a little keyboard with a little mouse pad, a little magnetic mouse on it and everything. I reviewed it a couple of years back. Something similar to that, apparently. Alright. I'm pretty sure I built this correctly. Like I said, there's a very specific order of operations you have to do this in to make it work. And I'm pretty sure I remember to do this everything. I remember to do everything with this, with that correct order of operations. I am one water bucket short. We'll find out soon enough, though. Alright, so now if we break this cobble away, the water flow should be correct. I believe it doesn't matter which end we do this from, but we're going to do it from this end first because this is where the flow is. be no way to tell if I've done this correctly until we start harvesting. That's going to take a while to grow. So we might as well do all of them. I'll take a brave pill and bust all of them before we're sure it works. I'm pretty sure I did this right. I think my chicken farm might be balked. Yeah, chicken farms are always a bit fiddly. When they work great, they work really, really great, but sometimes they get a little balked up. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to choose a different design for the one I've got down there. It's way too slow. I don't know if it's just not producing as many eggs as it should, or the design might be killing some chicks before they grow up. Very difficult to tell. But I strongly suspect we are going to need an alternate chicken farm to get our feathers. Food not such a big deal. We'll have the cow farm up and running before too much longer for a steak. So I'm not too worried about the cooked chicken, but it's the feathers I'm most worried about. So we can get some good bow ammo happening, at least until we find a skeleton spawner. Right, so in theory that should work. I was going to say, I wonder why the cobble I just broke is not filling up those hoppers, but then I remembered it broke in the top water stream. And, ooh, actually, have I done that correctly? The top water stream stops over that one. Oh no, that's right, there's a gap over that. A gap over the final flow to allow it to drop down into that. Yep, okay. That's the bit I forgot. Which means we have to do that. There we go. That's okay. So we just need a little more glass to finish doing that bit. Because we have to take into account that items float. Alright, so the rest of that glass, whoops-a-daisy. Should be whoops-a-daisy. Should be well and truly cooked by now. Clumsy. I'm building a kelp farm, old duck. I'm building an automatic kelp farm. And it will automatically cook said kelp upon harvest to turn into dried kelp, whereupon we can craft it into kelp blocks, which we will use for furnace fuel. An infinite source of furnace fuel, essentially. And all we need to do is every now and again fill up the furnaces, which I'll be doing an auto thing for at some stage, I hope. And craft the kelp blocks ourselves every now and again in big batches. Which, given the oh shit, the sun's going down. Just given how the crafting system works these days, wouldn't be too hard at all. Just click on that, click on the kelp block, hold down shift, and it'll make as many as your inventory holds. All nice and efficient. So it's pumice, not cobble. I guess it is because it floats, yeah. I see an efficiency problem with your farm. Do tell. I see an efficiency problem with me not being able to run right now because I'm half starved to death. El Nero Diablo, how you doing? Like so. Oops, a daisy. I mean, as far as I can tell, like the prototype down there works really, really well. I didn't have any efficiency worries about that. In fact, it worked quicker than I thought it would. But I'll be interested in your insight. Okay. Now it should be good. I don't think I'll need to cover these. In fact, it's probably not a good idea to cover them. I think kelp doesn't grow particularly well if you cover it up. And nothing will spawn up here because it's all glass, so... Alright. Everything looks the way it should look. Water flow is correct. That's down there. It flows to that. Collects. Shouldn't be a problem. I'll leave the staircase there just in case we need to fiddle. Take that out of the hoppers, please. So that's proof positive that once the kelp starts growing, it'll go into the furnace fine, because our waste cobble certainly made its way. What happened to that one, then? Excuse me. Why was there no cobble in those? I must have picked it up. We can probably... Zoop-a-doop, zoop, zoop, zoop. Get rid of this staircase here. We don't need this one anymore. And get rid of those. We'll leave it bare bones until we decide how our builds are going to look. I'm going to put some lights down here to solve what's probably a bit of an issue with spawn guys getting trapped. Until we decide how we're going to surface this all up as well. Alright, unless you have a piece of kelp flowing into your furnace every 10 seconds, you're going to waste a lot of fuel. It's true. That is true. So maybe we'll put some sort of redstone system to lock these hoppers. We'll put it on a etho hopper clock and have the hoppers unlock every whatever the maximum amount of time is, so they have the maximum amount of kelp going through in one chunk at a time, and then lock them up again. That'd be the way to solve that. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Not an impossible problem to solve, though. I'll have to do some Googling for the appropriate redstone clock. So easy. Yeah, this thing sucks. We'll leave it as it is for a while, without any fuel in. Just try and get an idea of how much comes through here. Meanwhile, I think we can cook up a bunch of this. The rock's not pumice, the water is quicksilver in disguise. Wouldn't that be an interesting thing to put in Minecraft? Have liquid mercury. Have a third kind of liquid. You could flow liquid mercury underneath water. and have sort of two different streams going in two different directions, or do some clever bugger stuff. Oops. Just putting extra torches around everywhere. No reason. Am I carrying? I am carrying chests. Oh, I thought if you squat, I wouldn't join up. Oh, whatever. There is a way to put those chests next to each other without them joining up. I thought the squat was the key. I mean, you can certainly orient them in different directions to do it, but... like so... Maybe they changed it. Maybe I'm imagining things. Alright, let's dig up the inventory. And also let's refill our water buckets. Put the glass away. Oh, I had a little bit of glass left in there. I forgot about that. Like so. Like so. Oh, I had a couple of hoppers left as well. Forgot about those. Oh, well, it's not like we're never going to need any more hoppers. Alright, let's go maintain our buckets. Oh yeah. That's like the third time I've done that. I keep forgetting that the very instant you take the water away, this thing pops off. There's no grace period at all with sugarcane. Let's go find this water supply then. There's another one. Did you say redstone? Yeah, gonna have to use a bit of redstone sooner or later. You know I don't like it, but every now and again, you need it. Sounds a bit Portal-like. It's called Revenge of the Atari Overlords. I've never thought about sounding Portal-like. Although there is a track in the playlist here somewhere that I downloaded this morning that had a Portal themes thumbnail for it, so it might be some sort of Portal sound-alike. But I don't know if we've heard that yet today. Zoop, 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 zoop. 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 Alright, let's go do another batch of wheat. Actually, let's grab my hoe so I can fix up some of these farms. Probably have enough sugarcane now to finish your enchanting area. You're probably right at that. We should find a permanent spot for that enchanting space as well, or at least a different semi-permanent spot. Although without Silk Touch I can't really take down those bookshelves very efficiently, can I? I suppose we'll just leave it where it is. until we figure out where we want to build a permanent place of enchantments. Maybe we should do another magical tower. Haven't done one of those in ages. Like a spooky looking magic tower. Because I've done the secret underground magic base in the last world. Maybe it's time to bring things back out of the open. I mean, eventually, I think the enchantment room should be underwater. Mob house is still doing fine. Yeah, I think an underwater enchanting room is going to be the way to go. Oh my gosh. We can call it the enchantment under the sea. Perfect. I hope I'm not the first one to think of that gag with the new aquatic stuff. I really hope I'm not the first one to think of that. I'll be so depressed if I am. Mob house? Yeah, accidental mob house. It's just one of the villager houses that, for whatever reason, doesn't have a torch inside. It just started collecting mobs one day, and it's been there ever since. I think there's two of them, actually. There's two mob houses. But, you know, they can't get out, so they're fine. It's better down where it's wetter. Under the sea. I like it better down where it's wetter. But yeah, now that I've thought of that Back to the Future reference, spoiler alert for anyone who didn't get it, by the way. Jesus, I think it's a done deal. We can't do anything except make an underwater enchantment room, and we will call it the Enchantment Under the Sea. And we'll have a named chicken out front to protect it. And we'll call him Biff the Chicken. Or possibly Johnny. Because Johnny be good. Keep your seeds. Don't need the seeds. Got too many seeds. Oh, we call the chicken Martin McNoFly. Martin McCan'tFly. Too many seeds. Oh wait, food goes in there. Colonel Sanders. How was that a Back to the Future reference? Oh, Mutton McFly. Genius. I'll get a sheep and call it Mutton McFly. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Alright, let's go see if the kelp farm has done anything while we've been digging around. It should have been within ticking range. Nope. 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 Wow, nothing at all yet? That's disheartening. I mean, it hasn't been that long, but still. I was expecting 1 or 2 pieces by now. We might have been too far away or something, I don't know. Let's do a little bit of fishing. Actually, I think I left my good fishing rod back at the house. We'll go grab the rod, we'll do a little bit of fishing for a few minutes. And see if that kelp helps, if the kelp grows when we're closer to it. And then there was Seamus Fly, got himself killed in the bar fight. Deep cut reference. There it is. This, by the way, this fishing rod I fished up like this. I didn't have to craft this and enchant it. It's just one of the rods I picked up. Didn't even have to meld it together. It came out of the water like this. Like the C3, I'm breaking 3, mending 3, and lure 3. It is the best fishing rod I've ever fished up. I think even when I've manually crafted these damn things, I haven't got a fishing rod this good. Try using bone meal on it. Yeah, I don't have that much bone meal to waste though. Well, I could use yours. Oh, shit, I'm out of arrows. Now I have a couple of arrows. And some bone meal. But bone meal doesn't work on kelp, really. Huh. I know it works on seagrass. Did not know it didn't work on kelp. Actually. I wonder if this has been productive since we're gone. Let me take that. So we're just dealing with... Actually, we'll put all these down here as well. There we go. One just grew there. So this farm is certainly still working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full stacks. Maybe the kelp just needs to mature before it starts growing or something. Oh. No, sorry, I saw the kelp in my inventory there and I got confused. Okay. It does pookie, I have it in my world. Well, we just got some... We might as well try it. It's not as if I'm afraid of wasting. There's 3 bits of bone meal. Let's try it on this one back here. Well, that fucked up my water flow for a start. That's super weird. But it certainly did work. Ooh. Yeah, it really messed up my water flow for some reason. Oh crap, now I don't even have blocks to redo it. So that was an interesting glitch. And there. Crap. Well, I mean, the bone meal certainly grew the kelp. And... where'd it go? Did I pick it up? I might have picked it up when I was sticking around there. So let's try this. Let's make sure this actually works. Yeah, no, that definitely works. There it is right there. Alright, I guess we just wait. Did it work or did it break the piece of kelp? No, I mean, the kelp is still there. You can see from here. There's that bit right there I tried it on. So it definitely grew it. It just did something weird to my water flow as it did it. Which I think is just a glitch. Because it has, you know, the water flow's been fine here with its naturally growing kelp. Which, yeah, see, check it out. 13 pieces in just the time it took us to do that crap. So, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't... Ooh, there's a thought. Maybe it needs to be at or below sea level. We have to rebuild the entire farm. Alright, let's give it a few minutes. We'll do a little bit of fishing. For your zombie farm, are you using a spawner? Sure am, yeah. Where did you download one from Windows 10 edition that has the textures for aquatic blocks? I don't. If you look closely, all the aquatic stuff is still the default textures. So that's the way a texture pack works. If the texture pack doesn't contain the texture for the block, you will use the default one. So all the aquatic stuff, the fish, the dolphins, the kelp, that's all still appearing as the default textures. With the exception of the inventory stuff there, I think, as well. I think that might have been updated in this pack. But yeah, see how the kelp is... Oh, there we go, another pop. See how the kelp is all blocky? That's the default texture. Not the fateful texture. Because this texture pack doesn't have that yet. I think the one I've currently got installed is in fact a beta version of the pack where they've got some of the stuff in, like for example the tropical fish. That's obviously a high-res texture. I just use hopefully when it's outdated. Yeah, like I said, I mean, if it's outdated, the only thing that happens is the bits that it doesn't have just get used the default textures anyway, so it's not as if it glitches out or it breaks anything. It just can occasionally look a bit weird depending on what's next to what. Yeah, I'm starting to really worry that kelp doesn't grow unless it's at or below sea level. I mean, the first version I saw of this farm made, like the tutorial that I saw this farm made in, it was above sea level. It was on a super flat world, and he built it one block up from base. It was at like level 63 or 62 maybe in the tutorial world, and it worked. But who knows? Hey, Betty Bear, how you doing? Come on, where's my bubbles? So the inventory items are updated. We now see the 3D models. Yep. Mine is at level 50. Oh, your cult farm? That should be fine then. Yeah, too many Baileys. We have reached peak Bailey. Really? No. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, really? No magical books or anything, but... Oh, Frostwalker. Don't have that yet. I mean, I kind of hate Frostwalker because it makes everything a pain in the ass and ruins your farms if you accidentally leave it on your boots when you're walking by your farms and stuff like that, but still. It might come in handy someday. It's an enchant we don't have, so... Never hurts to have it on hand, just in case. Hardware refresh for skewing down the switch from further hacking, question mark probably. Sorry, I'm reading backwards in chat. I think the Switch is going to get a midlife refresh like the 3DS. Of course it will. It's Nintendo, they always do that. Sooner or later there'll be an updated version of the Switch. It'll be, you know, you would use an updated set of hardware to make it more battery efficient.
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Moth13, 3 months in a row, there goes the resub. Thank you very much.
Sorry to hear he had a rough week. It can only go up from here.
Oh, don't say that. Can we splash some love in the chat? Let me do it right here. Hey. Thank you very much, Mothadine. Throwing in that resub. Excuse me, that primary sub for 3 months in a row now. But yeah, I wouldn't expect a Switch refresh this year. What do we get there? We had... Oh, more Frostwalker, but Lure 3... Riptide! Excellent. We got both the core enchants for the things now, because we got... Where is it? We got Channeling. And now we have Riptide, and it's Riptide 3 no less. Channeling Riptide. So those are the two core enchants, the mutually exclusive chants for Tridents. It's funny that those enchantments are here, but the Tridents aren't in the game yet. They're part of the second part of the aquatic update, but we can already get the enchantments for it. Alright, let's go see if our cut farm's done anything. First off, this one has done... Yeah, this one's done like 30 pieces in just a couple of minutes. I think I just saw something move up here. Oh, there we go. Hey! It just took a while to get going, that's all. I guess, even though they don't graphically representing it, I guess like, you know, carrots and potatoes and pumpkins and stuff, maybe they just need a bit of time to mature. There we go, one in there, none in there. But that is at least proof of concept. I get 2 in that one. And 2 in that one. Good. That's proof of concept that this farm works. And it works above sea level. And our collection system works. And everything's cool. Hooray! We can get rid of this stuff for now. We don't need to pop up there anytime soon. We can just let it do its thing for a while. Oh, that's a relief. I really didn't want to have to rebuild that damn thing. I mean, it's not the hardest farm to build, but it's just a little bit fiddly in the way you have to do the water and stuff and make sure you get it exactly right, otherwise everything breaks. Woot woot woot! Cool. chicken farm ticking along like a chicken every 5 minutes. I'm going to leave this one going until we need this space for something else, because why wouldn't you? Think Bailey works well. Anyone or anything? I like Bailey's. A little bit rich sometimes, but still. So what's the boy's name? I don't know. I think it worked for either gender, Bailey. I don't think it's it sounds particularly strongly gendered either way, in my opinion. Okie dokie, let's clear up the inventory a bit more again. We got ourselves a bit clogged up with various bits and pieces. Oh, we need to refresh our water bucket. Really should leave that fishing rod over near the fishing farm, but whatever. And for building blocks, need to put the hoe back and get some fresh water. Boink. Okie dokie. Let's see. Ash and Ashley are technically unisex names. Yeah, see, Ash, I think can go either way. Ashley sounds a little bit more feminine in my opinion. I mean, I've certainly known a couple of dudes named Ashley, but there's something softer about that name that just sort of suggests a vague femininity, in my opinion. Boom, 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 boom. Here's the other mob house. Told you there was two of them. Or... no, that was the other one I was talking about. Where was the other one? Maybe there was just one. This is my booby sticker, certainly one Ashley you don't want to mess with. Was Ash ever referred to as Ashley, though? It's always just been Ash, right? I mean, surely it stands for Ashley, but does it go by Ashley? Now, all my skeleton horses have friends. This one's got two friends. Alright, actually I'm going to go back to my safe spot. I'm going to take a quick break, because I really do need to pee. How are we done for time? Hour and a half. Well, I guess the last sort of section was 2.5 hours long, so we can take off that half hour that we went too long on that one, and spend it on going half an hour too short on this one. BRBs! I said BRBs. If my Stream Deck wants to work. Nope, Stream Deck's going to reset itself? Okay. I think I might just plug this thing into a different USB port. I think that might be